In a high-stakes battle that showcased the essence of playoff basketball, Jalen Brunson once again proved why he's a heartbeat of the New York Knicks. With the game on the line, the moment called for brilliance, and Brunson delivered, dropping a jaw-dropping 40 points in a series-clinching performance. He silenced Detroit's improbable playoff run and sent a resounding message across the league. The Knicks are not just surviving, they're thriving. His final dagger, a three-point missile, sealed the game and symbolized the grit, poise, and clutch pedigree he's come to embody. Head coach Tom Thibodeau captured it best, praising his point guard with words that resonated deeper than any stat line. He's at his best when his best is needed. That's not just a compliment. It's a declaration. The Knicks now prepare for a collision course with the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference semifinals, but the road ahead is treacherous. Boston dominated the regular season series, sweeping New York 4-0, exposing gaps and delivering blowout losses that raised concerns. The Celtics have been ruthless, shooting a blistering 43% from beyond the arc on an eye-popping 48.3 attempts per game. Their offense doesn't just score, it overwhelms. Led by Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, Boston plays with tempo, spacing, and physicality that few teams can counter. But New York made moves with this exact scenario in mind. The mid-season acquisitions of OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges weren't just about depth. They were strategic chess moves, anticipating a showdown with Boston's versatile wings. Anunoby brings elite perimeter defense and physical strength, while Bridges adds a dynamic two-way presence. Yet the numbers don't lie. Anunoby has struggled against the Celtics this season, averaging just 9 points on 30% shooting and an abysmal 13% from deep. That has to change if the Knicks want to stay afloat in this series. There's also a major spotlight on Karl-Anthony Towns. Though not always consistent, his offensive upside is undeniable, with performances ranging from 10 to 31 points. But this series won't be won on offense alone. His ability to defend the perimeter, contest shooters like Al Horford and Kristaps Porzingis, and protect the rim could define the Knicks' chances. Towns must elevate his urgency and commitment on the defensive end. Anything less, and Boston will exploit every inch of space. This isn't just about one player, though. The Knicks need everything, and everyone. They need Brunson to continue his masterclass in clutch scoring. They need Robinson's rim protection. They need their bench to exist in more than name. They need their coaching staff to manage minutes wisely, because a 40-minute grind from the starters won't last in a 7-game war against Boston. They even need a bit of fortune, a favorable whistle, a cold shooting night from the Celtics, perhaps a key player resting an extra game due to lingering soreness. New York enters as matchup 0-10 this season against the NBA's top 3 teams. 0-4 versus Boston, 0-4 versus Cleveland, 0-2 versus OKC, losing by an average of 16 points per game to the Celtics. That kind of historical baggage is hard to carry, but this series offers them a chance not just to compete, but to heal, to prove they've closed the gap, to transform from underdogs to contenders in real time. If they can push Boston, drag them into late-game chaos where Brunson thrives, maybe, just maybe, this won't be a sweep. It's not about dominating Boston. It's about making this a fight, pushing the Celtics into the fourth quarter, testing their poise, planting seeds of doubt. The Knicks need to make this series feel different from the blowouts of the regular season. Even 2 wins in this series could be seen as a psychological victory, a signal that the Knicks are inching closer to elite status. So what do the Knicks need? Everything. They need execution. They need urgency. They need belief. They need the equipment manager, the bus driver, a little bit of divine intervention. They need to disrupt the Celtics' rhythm, limit transition threes, and force Boston into contested isolation play. They need faith. And yes, they need prayer, because the challenge ahead is monumental. But in this league, where legacies are made and rewritten every spring, sometimes it takes just one game to shift momentum, one clutch performance to swing the narrative, one night where the stars align and the underdog becomes a story. Can the Knicks pull off the unthinkable? It begins with belief and ends with execution. Let the battle begin.